Pretty good start to the week for Palantir stock, guys. Check it out. The stock went up around 2% on the day, closed up 31 cents in the green, up to $15.72 per share. And you guys can see on the intraday chart here, we uptrended pretty much all day, and that's after we actually collapsed in the very early minutes of the day, and we pretty much V-shape recovered from that point, and again uptrended for the rest of the day. So the majority of the day was looking good for the bulls, but in the first 30 minutes it got a little scary. So we're going to do an update here on Palantir, break down the charts, my thoughts, some key levels that I'm looking at. So if y'all find value, hit that like button, make sure to subscribe. Don't forget to get up to 16 stocks for Moo, and to check out my Patreon if you guys are interested in seeing me build out my Patreon portfolio, private Patreon portfolio with all screenshots, full transparency. You get access to the Discord chat as well, a bunch of other perks on Patreon. All of those are linked down below, the Patreon and the free stocks. And with that being said, I appreciate you all for tuning in. As always, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So Palantir, like I said, 2% green day, pretty good day, up 31 cents, and it closed almost at 16 bucks per share. Not quite yet, but it got to 15.76 actually as of the pre-market, which really was just about 20 minutes prior to me making this video. So Palantir did pretty well. And the crazy thing is, with that dump in the morning that we covered about a second ago, we got down to $14.95. We actually got under 15 bucks, and we got under, or pretty dang close to, those lows from Friday. Friday morning, you guys probably remember, we hit where did we hit? $14.91. So we got pretty much back down to that point, $14.90, $14.95. We V-shape recovered, and we actually took out the highs from Friday. You guys can see here, Friday we hit $15.50, $15.55. That's kind of where we peaked at. And, well, we took that out today as we closed above that point, and in the aftermarket, we're now up to $15.76. As you guys can see here on the intraday, let me zoom in and show you guys. Well, not now exactly, but about 20 minutes ago in the aftermarket, we hit $15.76, which is a good sign overall for the bulls. And on the 5-day chart, now we're starting to notice maybe an inverse head and shoulders. Maybe it's a little bit too early to call that, but maybe we have an inverse head and shoulders on Palantir. Not the best looking one, but maybe it is one. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm kind of seeing it. So my alert set at $15.90, which was not the high from Friday, but that was the high from Thursday. If that point breaks in the short term on Palantir, guys, that's where I think we could start taking off, and at least in the short term. Not necessarily saying it's going to go back to 20 bucks like that, although that's possible. But in the short term, I think, all right, we break $15.90. That's resistance from last week, or at least one of them. We might see a little bit of a relief rally, maybe towards $16.50, 17 bucks. That's another big target that I'm looking at. I'll draw this out to show you guys. 17.20. That was the high from the 8th of August during the day, and from, it looks like, the 9th of August in the pre-market. So let me actually set another alert at 17.25. Let me do that now. Mark is at or above. So in the very short term, again, let me say it one more time. I'm looking to see if Palantir could break above $15.90, 16, which we're getting pretty close right now. We have all week to see if it does that. Then from there, we could fill the gap in the short term, at least in my opinion. This is not guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed in the stock market, guys. But in my opinion, in the short term, boom, this gap right here, we could be playing in that, and that's probably an 8 to 10% window. Let me see. Maybe not 10%, but actually maybe above 10%. We'll see. Actually, no, pretty close to 8.5, 9%. That's what we could make potentially best case scenario if this breaks above $15.90 and it makes that move towards 17 bucks. And if it breaks 17 bucks, 17.25, from there, maybe we start going 18.50 again. That's another big spot. But baby steps, guys, baby steps. Let's see what it does here in the short term at $15.90. That's what I'm paying attention to very closely here over the next couple of days, and that's what you should be doing as well. I'm not telling you to go buy, not telling you to sell, not telling you to do anything. All I'm saying is set your alerts, watch these levels, and let's see how it plays out from there. So PLTR on the 4-hour now looks like it's trying to make a move. It's trying to make a move, right? We're consolidating now, slowly starting to creep up. but we're not fully breaking out yet. So on this time frame, we are under the moving averages still, so keep that in mind, the 180 and the 50 SMAs here on the 4-hour. So we're going to have to break back over those guys, and believe it or not, let's say we break 16, we fill that gap to 17, 17.25, like I said, where we could make some money, or where I could make some money. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you guys what to do, but even if we do fill the gap to 17, we're still going to be under, believe it or not, the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart at this point, which still puts that, this stock at a vulnerable spot. So in my opinion, for the bulls to really take over, we're going to have to blow past 16. Obviously, that's a given. 17.25, and honestly, we got to break 18. We got to break 18. Then from there, we could really start taking off. I don't know. We'll see. Everything's still up in the air right now. And of course, there's a lot of risk with Palantir stock and with any stock out there in the stock market. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Now we have a couple more minutes left. We could cover how the markets did today. Maybe we'll break down SPY. Let me see what SPY ended up doing. Let's pull it up and see. We have this up around 0.5% on the day. Not bad. It closed up $2.50. Pretty good, but it is still trading, it looks like, in this channel on the 20-day chart. Let me pull it up and actually pop up these trend lines here. Yeah, we can see we're still trading in this channel, and we're under the 180 SMA on this 1-hour chart. We're probably seeing the same thing on Triple Q, even though that did very well today, up 1.1%. Yeah, we're still seeing that. You guys can see on this 20-day chart, we're still trading in this channel on Triple Q, and for this to fully break out, guys, we're gonna need to take out 375. 380. So I'm going to set my alert on Triple Q at 380. Let me do that right now. Mark is at or above. There we go. Let's do that. And I'll put another one here on SPY. Let's go back to SPY, which again is the S&P. You guys should know that. We're right by the 180 SMA now. We're right at the top of the channel right now. I'm going to set my alert at 4, let's say 52, and we'll see if we do get that pop, and, well, we'll see where it goes from there. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And did you know that we're less than 100 subscribers away from 30,000 subscribers? And did you also know that 65 to 70% of you guys out there watching are not subscribed? But then again, the fact that you stuck till the end, and if you're watching this video right now, you probably are subscribed because you stick till the end. But if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 30,000 subs, and feel free to check out my Patreon if you want to see me build out the Patreon portfolio. You want to be a part of the chat. You want to get more access to me throughout the day, see my posts and ideas, all that good stuff, plus more. All of that's on Patreon. And don't forget to get up to 16 stocks from Moo. Once you open up your account and fund it with at least $100, you get 5 stocks right off the bat, and fund it with at least $1,000, guys. You get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And mind you, each of those could be valued up to $2,000, and fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks for a limited time. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So get on it, guys. Get your stocks. Link down below. And with that being said, cheers. I'll see you later.